Hello my friends and welcome to your practice. I'm Dionne, honoured that you're here. So today I thought we'd explore a little bit of core support. I don't know about you, but I used to avoid anything core related, like anything. But I hope that this little exploration here helps you to become more acquainted or maybe more open to the pizzazz and magic of the core, and think of the core as everything working together as one. Not gonna sing. Everything working together as one, and that we can get creative with it. We can explore and be open to that. So we're going to start on our hands and knees. I know, we're going straight in. So if you need to support your knees, go for it. You can always put a blanket underneath. If you're using a mat, you could always just take a mat and fold it over, depending on your needs. I'm just going to go hardcore because my mat is quite thick and cushiony, and yeah, I'm 40 now, so do you know what I mean? My knees have seen it all. So from here, we're going to start to think about the core from this side up. So there's other videos that I have where we explore the core in other ways. And just as reference, when I'm talking core, I'm not talking about six-pack. I'm talking about our whole central channel, which runs in all kinds of directions, but it's that center point of everything drawing in together. And we use different access points. So for today, think of the access point as the navel. I think it's quite helpful for most of us to use that as an area that's sort of somewhere between the upper body and lower body, right? So think of the navel lifting, not tummy tucking. We're not looking for that. We're looking for this energetic lift from the navel. Just try that on your own a few times, like finding it, lifting it. It's almost like there's a cord running from your belly button up and out through your spine, and then release it. Find it, and then release it. Find it. Maybe you'll start to notice something here. So look for that sensation. Maybe you can sense that for most of us, there's a bit of rounding and arching that happens. So we're going to play with that and extend the right leg out behind you. You can point the toes or floint or flex, whatever you like. Maybe give the ankle a little opener. And then whilst you're there with that right leg back behind you, find that lift. And then release it, and just see what that does to this shape. Hopefully you feel a sense of everything coming together, or hopefully there's a sense that it might feel more easeful when you've switched on other areas as opposed to just relying on the leg lifting. It's just a different kind of emphasis, okay? So keep it switched on. Take an inhale. Now imagine a cord running through the crown of the head and out through your right toes. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, bring the right knee towards your nose or mouth, like you're going to kiss it. And then extend, open up, lengthen, lift the navel. As you exhale, round in, this time option to press into the top of your left foot and lift up, or skip it. Release the left knee down, inhale and open, get long, lift the navel. And exhale, round in. Release the left knee and inhale, open up through that back leg. Now flex the back foot, turn the back toes out, and you're going to walk that right leg out to the right. I've got a wall in my way, so I'm going to shift a bit. You're going to walk the right leg out and hover it. Hover, hover. Then plant the right foot down, walk the feet forward. So just to give you a kind of side view, something like that. From here, you're going to walk the hands back until they're underneath your shoulders. Hands come to the hip. Use the navel, lift up, rise up. Arms out to the sides. It's a nice variation if you're looking to, explore standing poses with a bit more chill. So lean your right hand towards the right. Windmill the arms. We're in a version of triangle pose or gate pose. It's sometimes known as this variation on the knee. Lift the left arm up, get tall. Really nice, and then release. Come onto your hands. Nice. And then from here, just going to bend that right knee. Extend the left leg out. Inhale, get long, lift the navel. Exhale, round in. Inhale, get long. Exhale, round in, optional lift. Inhale, get long. We'll do that one again. So really think about this core lift. And then extend. Flex, float, round, whatever you need. And then end up with that left foot flexed, lift the navel, turn the toes out to the side, and then walk it forward. Now lift up that left leg, keep lifting the navel, then plug the foot down. Option here to walk the hands forward. You might feel this one in the groin, inner thigh, hip compartment. Then walk the hands back so they're under the shoulders. Navel lifts, bring hands to hips and rise on up. Arms out to the sides. Take a breath here and then reach long, windmill the arms. Doesn't have to be a whole heap of movement to really tap into sensation here, but keep the navel moving back. Maybe that affords you more space in the low back. Right arm can reach up and then release. Come on down, hands and knees. Extend right leg long, inhale. Exhale, round in. Inhale, open up. And exhale, round. Inhale, open up. Flex the back foot, turn it out. This time just plug the foot to the floor. Navel lifts, left hand grounded, right arm optional. Come up into a version of side plank. Take a breath here. All right, so this is where we get a bit twisty. Think about that top leg, bend the top knee. You're gonna bring it to the floor wide. So you want hands and knees, but knees are wide. Right arm threads underneath you, so threading the needle. Right side of the head comes to the floor, left hand can support you. It can walk forward, you can press the fingers in. No strain or pain on the neck at all. Head is rested. Optional to take a half bind, just bending that left elbow, resting it behind your back. We'll skip that. Take a breath here. So twisting from the navel, it's the emphasis here, so draw the navel back. And then release left hand to the floor. Use that hand to help lift you up. Right arm is going to reach overhead, twisting in the other direction. And then release to hands and knees. Bring the knees underneath your hips. Ready for the last side. Inhale. Get long, lift the navel. And exhale, round. Think about the support. Inhale, get long. So option, you can always take the lift or skip it. Inhale, long. Flex the back foot, turn it out to the side. Plug the foot down. So roughly that right hand, right knee, left foot are in one sort of line. It doesn't matter that much. The most important thing is that you feel supported. So use the ground, then use your navel. And as you draw the navel back, just notice how that helps even lift the left hand up. So what can you do to make the idea of core more easeful? Okay, ready for the grand finale? That left knee is going to come down to the floor but wide. So do what you can. This is balance, but use your core to support you here. So navel in, left knee comes down, left arm threads underneath. Rest the head. Know that you can use that right hand, you can walk it forward. Whatever's feeling good for your body, you can take your half bind. Rest the head. Let the belly be soft here, even though there is a rotation. So let the flesh be really soft. So it's not about holding your belly in here. We're just looking for that kind of charge from the navel. Gently unwind. Right hand comes down. Press the right hand into the floor to help you lift up. And now twist in the opposite direction. Left hand comes down to the floor. Let's just take a down dog just as a finishing pose to kind of even things out. So tuck the toes, lift the navel once again, hover the knees, and then push back. Just resting in the hands and the feet, let the head go. Let the whole of the front body get soft, almost like you're draping, like that hammock we've explored before. Feel free to stay here as long as you like. When you're done, you're going to come to your knees, child's pose, soft belly once again. Rest the forehead. So sometimes we can be so focused on holding everything together, that we overuse or overwork and exhaust certain muscles. And as I've spoken about before, the idea of effort and surrender can be really helpful here so that we don't burn out. When you're ready, inhale, come up to kneeling or any kind of comfortable seat. Keep the belly nice and soft. Feel welcome to just gently caress your belly. So in times when we might be overzealous and really focused, or maybe we're working towards something, or maybe we're super stressed out, maybe there's a lot of anxiety, there can be a lot of gripping in this area around the abdomen, the belly, and so on. And this area needs softness, you know, otherwise we're not going to be able to use the charge as and when we need it. We need that kind of balance of the effort and surrender. So for the last few moments of your practice, take a few breaths and see if you can send your breath down to your belly. And with each inhale, think about expanding out in every direction. And with the exhale, just feel that kind of natural drawing in, no force. And then offer your belly some tenderness, some love, and offer that to yourself. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed that and that it was useful and interesting. I would love to know how it was for you. And yeah, thanks for practicing with me. I appreciate you. If you want to practice live, I'm doing live streams. Yeah, you can find me on Patreon or just have a look on my site dionne.space and see the schedule and how you can join in. I'd love to see you there. Bye.